Hello, hola, ¿cómo están? Bienvenidos. Welcome to today's video. Today I bring you this sugar skull Dia de los Muertos look. It is a very glam look. I did jewel out the mouth, and then as well as added the really pretty dried up flowers onto my eye look, and then mapped out the skull. Now, I did start up a video prior to this. Sí había empezado un video antes de este y les había enseñado cómo es que me dibujé el mapa de la cara, cómo me apliqué lo que sería los dientes. Pero tuve un problema, se me cayó el teléfono y se me borró. Pégate. Se me borró lo que había grabado. So, vamos a empezar otra vez. So, guys, I had shown you how I did the lips, how I did the mouth, and how I did the map. The only thing is that my phone fell, and I lost the whole thing that I had showed you guys. So, basically, I went ahead and mapped out the hollow areas on the skeleton face and fill it in with my Fantasy Makers Wet n Wild paint pot. And I'm still using the little brushes from Crafter's Square brush set that I got at Dollar Tree. And I'm just filling it in. So estoy usando la pintura de Wet n Wild, se llama Fantasy Makers, y los broches que estoy usando son de Crafter's Square, y estas brochas las encontré en Dollar Tree. Nomás me hice la línea, aquí otra, y luego lo que sería arriba. Estoy agarrando una brocha de Morphe y estoy agarrando la paleta 35M Boss Mood. I am grabbing the Morphe 35M Boss Mood palette, and I'm going to be working with this color right here and this one right here to shade in the parts. So with the red kind of maroon color, I am going over the black. So con este color, el rojo, voy a ir alrededor de lo negro como para difuminarlo de esta manera, igual que en esta parte. Y lo que sería todo lo demás. Me lo voy a difuminar primero y luego voy a ir con el negro. So I'm going to blend this out first with the red and then work my way with the black, just to add in that depth and precision. But I also want to add that color because we are doing the Dia de los Muertos look. And then just going in with the black. And I'm using the same brush. Y nada más agarrar el negro y voy a ir con la misma brocha. Y voy a agregar la sombra un poco más para hacer que se vea más como la calavera. Así mismo. Voy a hacer esto en lo que sería todas las partes de donde me apliqué lo negro. I'm just going to go ahead and do this on everywhere where I applied the black. Okay, so now that I have that blended out, ahora que ya tengo esto ya difuminado, vamos a hacer lo que es la parte del ojo. Vamos a agarrar la misma paleta y vamos a estar agarrando lo que serían los rojos más fuertes, que sería este de aquí, este de aquí, y este. So what we'll be grabbing is the most darker reddish colors, which would be this one, and this one. And this one. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring that all into our lid, onto the high bridge of our nose. And we are going to make a circular design with this. We want for where the flowers are at to be covered up. So si vamos a hacer una forma en círculo con estas sombras, porque queremos que la área donde van las flores esté cubierto por debajo, aunque no se note, por si acaso se mueve una flor o lo que sea, está cubierto por debajo y no se enseña la piel. And this is just as a precaution in case if where the flowers is at moves or anything like that, the skin won't show and it will only be the actual shadow showing. And we're just going to go ahead and deepen this up. Y lo único que vamos a hacer es profundizar ese color un poco más. Y lo vamos a rellenar todo. We're going to go ahead and fill everything up. Once we have that and it's blended out, I am going to just clean my same brush. Voy a limpiar la misma brocha y voy a agarrar este color de aquí. Con este color vamos a difuminar esta área. With this lighter shade, we are going to blend out the exterior portion of our eyes. Like so. Okay, and once we have this done, we're going to go ahead and cut our crease. Ya que nos hicimos esta porción básica, vamos a cortar nuestra cueca. Voy a agarrar corrector y una brocha y me la voy a cortar. I'm going to grab some concealer and I'm going to grab a brush and I'm just going to go ahead and cut my crease. And I am bringing that outwards. Just like that. Y si me lo voy a sacar hacia afuera. And fill it in. Y me la voy a rellenar. Okay, now that I have that done, I'm going to grab a angled brush and I'm going to use the same shadow that we used. Voy a agarrar una brocha angulada y voy a agarrar la misma sombra que usamos al principio. Y nada más me voy a rellenar esta porción externa. And now I'm just going to fill in this exterior portion. Es que ustedes no saben. He tratado de hacer este video, pero solamente para hacer esta porción de la cara tuve que parar como 10 veces porque mi niña dijo, tú no te olvidas de mí, tú no te olvidas de mí. Y no me dejaba sentarme un ratito a pintarme la cara porque se ponía histérica de que quería ser mamá, órale, fríguese. Pero básicamente esto es lo que se va a hacer. Se va a rellenar esta porción de atrás completamente con nuestra brocha. So this is what we're doing, guys. We're gonna fill in the external point of this cut crease. You guys don't know how long it's taken me to do this video because to do this half off of camera. My daughter was not having it. She's like, you wanted a child? Here I am. Hear me roar. She's like, you ain't about to live life without me, ma'am. Nope. So I had to stop doing my makeup and go and get her for like 10 times straight because she was just not having it. She's like, nah, you ain't forgetting about me, ma'am. Not today. So now that we have that done, we're going to grab our brush, the same one that we went in and shaded with. I'm just going to clean it off. La misma brocha que usamos para difuminarnos estas porciones, la voy a agarrar y nada más la voy a limpiar. Y voy a agarrar el rojo. And I'm going to grab the red. And now I am going to pack that on all over here in this portion, which is mainly the middle, kind of toward the front. Y me lo voy a empacar en la porción que sería en el medio hacia enfrente. Like so, así merito. Okay, and now with a finer pointed brush, I'm going to grab this shade right here. Ahora con una brocha que está más puntiaguda, voy a agarrar esta sombra de aquí y me lo voy a aplicar en toda esta porción de adentro. And if you don't want to use this, you don't have to, guys. Just grab your finger and press it into your inner corner. Like so. And then all you gotta do is make sure that these shades are blended. Y nada más se tiene que asegurar que difuminen estas dos sombras. Okay, and now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab another palette. Voy a agarrar otra paleta. Esta es la Aurora Lights from BH Cosmetics. This is the Aurora Lights from BH Cosmetics palette. And I'm gonna be grabbing this magnetic, these two shades right here, which is Sparkling and 24K, que se llama Sparkling y 24K, en 4K, y me la voy a poner en esta porción de adentro. And now I'm going to be grabbing Fluorescent and Luminous. Voy a agarrar estos dos de aquí. Y con el dedito, guys. Just with a finger. Don't even worry about needing brushes or anything like that. Que te yeah, perdí un diente. I lost one, guys. I lost one. I took a nail. Okay, just like that. And let me find another tooth. All right, problem solved. So now comes the eye part. We're going to be grabbing our flowers. These are real flowers, guys. They are legit real flowers. These were from a bouquet that was gifted to me by my fiance. And I decided, instead of letting it go to waste, since they are already dried out, except the carnations, for some reason, these were holding on to dear life. They knew I wasn't going to use them for a video. I'm going to get a little bit closer to you guys. And I am going to be putting these right over here. So I'm going to be just cutting the back ends off, folding it, and adding my duo glue. Literally, I'm just folding the flower, adding my duo glue, and sticking it. I failed. So I kind of cut it a little bit too close to the top, which, so be careful guys. I cut this part a little bit too up, so the whole petals came off. So fair warning, don't do that. Don't do that. Ok, ¿tengo un pelo aquí o lo tengo en la cara? Ah, lo tengo en la cara. Lo tengo pegado. Madre. Well then. Okay, so I'm just gonna fold this back part down and stick it on right where I put the glue. Obviously you guys do not need to use real flowers. I don't want you guys to go out and buy yourself a bouquet just to do this to it. I mean, if you want to buy yourself a bouquet, by all means, go ahead. We all deserve to have beautiful flowers, but not for this reason. You know, you can always buy the fake ones and apply it. I mean, if you want to, you can. There's no shade. I'm just saying you don't need to. Okay, so from the rose, I'm going to go ahead and trim off the back part and stick it on as well. And as you can tell, my roses are way more dried up than the carnations. And I am going to do the same thing. I'm not going to lie, it's a little tricky seeing with these. Because they do kind of take up your... Okay, I'm going to move this one over here. Yeah, because this one's bigger. And I'm going to move this smaller one up front. Yeah, I like that more. I like it, I like it, I like it. So si no quieren, no tienen que usar flores de verdad, honestamente. Yo las estoy usando porque ya las tenía. Pendeja. I mean, mensa. Sorry. I forgot to do my under eye, guys. Let me do that real quick on this side. Se me olvidó hacer esta parte del ojo. Solo voy a hacer de voladito. Okay. That's it. Nada más me agregué la sombra en la porción de abajo. And con la misma brocha, con la misma brocha que usé para hacerme la porción de atrás, me lo voy a traer para dentro de mi línea de agua. With the same brush that I used to do the wing on the exterior part of my cut crease, I am going to bring in that shadow on my waterline. Okay. Now let me sit down correctly because I don't feel my legs no more. Oh my gosh. Okay, the struggle. The struggle being short. Okay, so now that I have that put on, ahora que ya tengo esto agregado, esto nomás que se me hace que está muy grande. So I'm going to kind of push it together a little bit. There we go. There we go. Okay, now for this portion on the top part. Para la porción de arriba voy a agarrar mi pegamento dúo una vez más y me lo voy a aplicar en lo que sería la ceja. Okay, and pieces of the carnation flower, I'm just going to be cutting off the ends and sticking them down. That's all I'm doing, guys. So lo único que estoy haciendo es agarrar mi pegamento, agarrar pedazos de la flor, las hojitas y me las estoy pegando. Es lo único que estoy haciendo, no tiene mucho chiste. Para hacerme la porción de la ceja. Pero sí me la estoy como pegando en secciones, como para que se vea un poquito más llenita. I am adding it in sections, guys, so it can look fuller. So it's not just one shape or anything like that. So it doesn't just look like a line. So it can actually look like the flowers are coming out from within. I swear this is the best my eyebrows have looked. Ok, so es todo lo que me hice para este maquillaje. Ahora, para ponerme las pestañas, si es que las encuentro. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so I already do have my lash. Ya agarré mi pestaña. Now I'm just going to take it off. And I do have my lash glue already on. That is just waiting for me to put on the lash. And that is it, guys. Este es el maquillaje completo. Si me agregué una flor, me tengo que acomodar esto. I really hope you guys like it. Espero que les haya gustado. Si tienen una corona de flores o cualquier cosita, se miraría hermosísimo. So, if you guys have like a beautiful crown that is like floral or golden or anything that you want to add on to this look, it would look amazing. I just need to fix this wig a little bit. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. The struggle, the struggle. But this is the final look. I hope you guys like it. Espero que les haya gustado. Como ya saben, cualquier cosa que uso lo pongo para abajo en la descripción. You guys already know that anything that I use is down below in the description box, as well as my social media. If you're not following me yet, go and follow me. And I will see you guys in the next one. Muchas gracias. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Muchas gracias por verme hoy. Espero que les haya gustado. Si no me están siguiendo todavía en mis redes sociales, síganme. Van a estar abajo en la descripción. Igual les pido que le den un thumbs up, un like a este video y que se suscriban. Muchas gracias por verme y los veo en el próximo. Bye, guys.